Oh, Canada. What a glorious Tuesday, my friends. We got our cup of coffee. All right, and let's talk about the news that rolled in last night, which is the Liberal Party winning in Canada, which is what we wanted. And if there's one silver lining, and yes, I know that the Conservative Party picked up some seats and some points and all that, but we kept them out of the main majority control, which was the big deal for everyone. And the silver lining of this stench regime ruining this country and our placement in the world is at least it's unifying everyone else against Team Stench. Everyone these people are endorsing, fail. As soon as they're like, yep, we like them, people are like, oh, that's who they back? Whoever else, anybody else, not them. They are doing such a good job ruining everything here and showing everyone what it is when it's all white meritocracy that they're like, no, we don't want that here. We don't want that here. We want to keep going up, not down. We want to go forward, not backward. We're not interested in promoting all the mediocre chads who need to eliminate the competition rather than build up their skills. You know, just like the men who want to be awarded a wife or to have someone forced to marry them for legal status as opposed to just becoming better men and having something to offer. Like, no, something to offer. No, I should be assigned a woman that I can mistreat. Like that. And they're wondering why the rest of the world is like, yeah, we don't want that here. We don't want that here. So elbows up, Canada. Elbows up. Hats off to you. Thank you for learning from, I want to say, the mistakes of what's going on over here. But as I watch people just sit around, and like I said yesterday, when I consider the fact that if it had been President O doing any of the things that these people are doing, they would have already to DC already. They would have been there within 2 weeks to dethrone him. So that is how I know that everyone is choosing to take it slow and ride it out. Because if it was a person of color or a woman doing any of this, bringing in the doo-doo department, plugging in USBs and sending our information to different people, giving his buddy access to all of our info at home at any time. Are you kidding me? Yeah, they would have went in there and, like I said, so anyway, a reminder and / clarification on Mayday. So there are meetings for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So I was kind of right when I was like, I think it's the 1st or the 3rd. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd are all Mayday meeting days. So just thank you for those who pointed that out. In smelly, stenchy news, guess who's throwing a fit? Here, it's the battle of the billionaires. So in addition to Muscatina slinking off into oblivion to try to save his brands, if you notice, you haven't heard from him recently because everything those people touch goes to shit. Every person they back loses. So at this point, he's trying to go save himself by pretending he can get us to buy his cars again. Never going to happen. Not us. Grandpa Daddy King, whatever you want to call him, is upset that Amazon and Bezos are going to be showing exactly how much of their price increases are due to tariffs. And he's already throwing a fit about that because it makes him look bad. And that's Amazon. They're supposed to be buddies. Well, like I said, the battle of the billionaire egos, okay? Bezos doesn't want his name attached to that pricing. That defeats the whole purpose of Amazon. So he's like, okay, bet if you're going to affect me, that's fine, but I'm going to show it. So this is interesting, watching too many cooks in the kitchen. So now he's mad, and let's see how long it takes before he starts threatening Amazon and Bezos, this guy who proclaimed himself the leader of the country and the world, according to him, and the two teethers and swallowers that are behind him. Also, I just want to point out, they keep doing these executive orders, okay, because he's running in Kingdom Land, okay? And the reason he keeps doing everything with executive orders is, yes, they don't have the support and they don't have this, and there's the fear tactic and the mongering and all of that, but everything they're doing is stuff they want to do. It's not BS. But he's doing it that way because what does a king do? Does a king go and ask for permission, or does a king sign a proclamation? That's what those are. The executive orders are proclamations in his mind. And since in his mind, he is king of the land and the world, when he wants something, he makes a proclamation. Okay? So that's why we've got, 100, almost 200 so far. proclamations. Whether they're legal or not, whether he has the authority or not, doesn't matter. And y'all keep letting him do it. He crowns himself king of the world, and you're like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, isn't that adorable? He's like, yes, we're going to release the military on citizens. You're like, oh, no, he's not. He'll never do that. Okay. Okay, funny how that line of thinking always seems to benefit the person trying to rise to power. You ever notice that? The people who come in my comments and go, what are you suggesting? Okay, anything more than peaceful protest won't work. Like, oh, yeah. Gee, I wonder who that benefits. Were we paying attention in history class? You want to tell me when in history? Is that how America got free from England? Was it because we were holding signs and giving flowers? Was that how that worked? No? Yeah, okay, cool. That's what we thought. Oh, gosh. History. You would think history would be their stronger suit, but it isn't. It isn't.